While the use of tanks on the Western Front during World War I is well documented, their deployment on other fronts played a crucial role in reshaping the dynamics of warfare. This video explores the utilization and impact of tanks on various fronts beyond the Western Front, highlighting the innovation and adaptation that marked their introduction to the battlefield. 1. Eastern Front. While the Eastern Front was characterized by more fluid and mobile warfare compared to the trenches of the Western Front, tanks still found utility. The Imperial Russian Army experimented with tank-like vehicles, including the construction of the Tsar tank, an enormous tricycle-shaped vehicle. However, the Russian Revolution and subsequent civil war limited the practical deployment of tanks on the Eastern Front. 2. Italian Front. In the mountainous terrain of the Italian Front, tanks faced unique challenges. The Italians introduced their tank, the Fiat 2000, which was among the largest tanks built during World War I. However, the challenging topography and lack of suitable infrastructure limited the effectiveness of tanks in this theater. Despite these limitations, the Italian army continued to experiment with armored vehicles, laying the groundwork for future developments. 3. Palestine Front. In the Middle East, the British Army employed tanks during the Sinai and Palestine campaign against the Ottoman Empire. The Mark I tanks were transported across the challenging desert terrain and played a role in the Battle of Gaza in 1917. Their presence contributed to the success of British offensives, demonstrating the adaptability of tanks to diverse environments. 4. Mesopotamian Front. Tanks were also introduced on the Mesopotamian Front, where British forces faced the Ottoman Empire. The deployment of tanks in this theater aimed to overcome the challenges posed by the harsh desert conditions. Although logistical issues and the novelty of tank warfare presented obstacles, their introduction marked a significant departure from traditional tactics in the region. 5. Eastern Mediterranean Front. On the Eastern Mediterranean Front, including the Gallipoli campaign, tanks were not extensively used. The rugged terrain and the amphibious nature of the campaign limited the practical deployment of tanks, emphasizing the importance of adapting military strategies to the specific challenges of each front. The introduction of tanks on fronts beyond the Western Front during World War I showcased the adaptability and versatility of this new weapon. While the Western Front remained the primary theater for large-scale tank battles, their presence on other fronts contributed to the evolution of armored warfare. The challenges faced on these diverse fronts, from the deserts of the Middle East to the mountains of the Italian Front, influenced the ongoing development of tanks in subsequent conflicts. The experimentation and innovation during World War I laid the groundwork for the evolution of armored warfare in the decades that followed.